Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. When you walk into any coffee shop or restaurant, you may have witnessed the matcha boom, be it coffee, ice cream, or desserts. In fact, I wonder if they already have matcha flavored toothpaste. Ugh. But matcha is not the only unique thing that the Japanese have given to this world. It is a long list, and you can find them in every aspect of life, be it origami, the anime, or even the delicious ramen or sushi. Japanese culture and society has contributed massively and in a unique way to world culture. But today, I want to take you all on a journey where I will introduce you to the unique and lately unheard phenomenon from the land of Okinawa, Japan. Also known as the land of the immortals, it is not something material. Instead, it is something that adds value to life. The United Nations states that Okinawa has the highest proportion of centenarians in the world. This word became famous when Hector Garcia and Francesc Miralles wrote a book about it, previously known to the native people of Japan, but this is now becoming a global phenomenon, and people around the world are putting their efforts into finding it. Now let me start by asking you all a question. What is it that motivates you to get out of bed in the morning? And I don't mean the alarm clock or when my parents shake me to get up. I mean, what is the real spark or motivation to kickstart your day? In Japanese culture, there's a beautiful word for it, Ikigai. If you translate it to English, it would be termed as a reason for being. Iki means life or alive, and gai means benefit or worth. The reason to keep going in your life, the reason that fuels your passion for being. When Hector Garcia and Francesc Miralles wrote their book Ikigai, The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life, they were not just giving us another life coaching lesson. Instead, they were uncovering something timeless, something that has been quietly practiced in Okinawa, Japan for centuries, where some of the world's oldest, happiest, and even healthiest people live. Let's take a journey to the village of Ogimi in Okinawa, where there are more centenarians per capita than anywhere else on earth. When Garcia and Miralles visited this place, they found people not talking about retirement, chasing unrealistic aspirations, or glued to their screens. Instead, they found a community where people were thriving, not just surviving in old age. And their secret was not wealth or luxuries. It was Ikigai, what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. These are the 4 things that you have to think about when you want to find your own Ikigai. But don't think that your Ikigai has to be something grand and career focused. It can be some very small things like teaching a child how to swim, taking care of your home garden, or even writing poetry. Ikigai can be small, quiet, and humble. It is not about its scale or fame. It is about its meaning to you. While I was reading the book Ikigai for this talk, one thing that surprised me was that there is no word for retirement in Okinawan dialects. I mean, just think about it. In every culture and society, there is an age where it ends. Be it 60, 65, or 70 years of age, where people hang their boots and it is time to retire. Whereas in Okinawa, people never stop working because their work gives them the purpose of their lives. It is part of their identity, part of their reason for being. A 102-year-old fisherman still goes out to sea every morning. and an 89-year-old karate sensei still teaches his students. Why? Because it is their reason for being. It is their Ikigai. Garcia also connects Ikigai to the concept that he calls flow and joy. That beautiful mental state when you are fully immersed in something that you love. You are not worrying about the past or the future. You feel entrenched and alive in it. May I ask, when was the last time that you felt that? Maybe while you were painting, writing, building something with your hands, or even cooking something. At that moment, you are not worrying about the past or the future. You are just there, fully present and enjoying it. That's where your Ikigai is. The 117-year-old lady, Misao Okawa, she lived in Okinawa a healthy and peaceful life. Enjoyed family visits from multiple generations, ate your favorite foods. In fact, she didn't even need help in walking. Meanwhile, I pull a muscle every single time I reach for the remote. It is her lifestyle and her Ikigai that is keeping her in flow and vibrant way beyond her hundreds. Or another old man who grew vegetables and sang in his village. His Ikigai, feeding his community and spreading happiness. Meanwhile, I am here thinking that my biggest contribution was forwarding memes and liking dog videos. They were not chasing money or fame, rather their own found joy. Many of my fellow students might be thinking, I don't even know what I want for lunch today, let alone my Ikigai, which is fine. It is not about knowing it all now. It is about exploring and paying attention to what moves you. Even adults, so busy with their jobs, household chores, taking care of us, forget to ask themselves, what is their driving force? What truly brings them joy? Garcia, through his book, reminds us that it is never too late to discover what makes us feel alive. Lastly, let me say that the truth is we all have an Ikigai. It might be bold and loud like drumming or stage performance, or it might be quiet and gentle like writing a story that no one but your dog reads and even he looks unimpressed, sketching or bringing a smile to people's faces. It might not be something that will give you a TED Talk or a viral TikTok, but if it is enough to make you smile, that's good enough. To the youngsters, your Ikigai does not have to be a future job or a perfect answer. It can start with curiosity about what makes you feel alive. And adults, don't let the mundane tasks of daily life hold you back. Maybe your Ikigai is somewhere underneath your daily to-do list, possibly in between reading emails and pretending to understand Excel formulas, but it is there for everyone. In the end, let me say that Ikigai is not about adding years to your life. It is about adding life to these years. It is about waking up to a reason even on an ordinary day. So I leave you with a simple yet meaningful question. What is worth waking up for? Not just tomorrow, but days after that. Find it, live it, share it.